Dear all, this is Chandramali, your project management consultant. In this video, we will discuss about Agile. Agile is a topic of growing importance, which helps the organization to be more flexible to change, and to deliver workable software in a shorter span of time, benefiting both the customer and the executing organization. It has been a subject of long debate since the concept of Agile methodology arrived, whether Agile is a better methodology than the traditional waterfall. Understanding the difference in philosophy of the traditional project execution model versus Agile is very important for project managers. Before looking into the definition of Agile, let's look into some of the limitations of traditional waterfall methodology. Limitation of traditional project execution methodologies. 1. Modern projects are constrained by a lot of uncertainties, more of what is expected, or what is anticipated, in the beginning of the project. Big upfront planning is difficult, with lot of such uncertainties. 2. In traditional projects, customers need to follow a change control system, and happens to pay extra money even for genuine change requests. 3. End users gets the end product only at the end of the project phase, in a traditional project. Because of this, lot of rework to be done. 4. There is a huge gap in understanding between the expectations of the customers and the end users, because of which, most of the IT projects face problem in user acceptance testing phase. 5. Traditional project is often isolated from changing scenario of the business, as the project charter got approved. 6. Lot of traditional projects are scrapped due to change in technologies and business conditions during the execution phase. 7. Traditional project management tries to define the timeline and cost based on the finalized scope of the project. But as the project progresses, the scope is getting changed, but the timeline is not revised, which leads to team frustration. 8. Often the customer is ending up paying more than what he estimated in the beginning of the project. 9. As traditional team is not empowered to take decisions, the execution part is entirely different from the planning, mostly owned by the project manager. Most of the time, the execution phase is not executed as per the initial plan. Now, let's look into how Agile methodologies overcome the limitations of traditional project execution. 1. Agile project involves the end users throughout the life cycle of the project, to avoid conflicts or misunderstandings at later phase of the project. 2. Agile project produces incremental product at the end of every phase of the project. 3. Agile project delivers important requirements first, based on customer priority. 4. Customers are given flexibility to add, modify, delete the requirements until the team starts actually working on it. 5. Customers are given options to prioritize the requirements. 6. Agile project engages all the stakeholders. 7. Agile project gets the commitment from the team. In traditional project management, we only allocate the tasks to the team without getting their commitment. 8. Agile project does planning at multiple levels of the projects. In traditional project management, only high-level planning is done, and once it is baselined, team starts executing it. 9. Agile project encourages proactive risk identification. 10. Agile project allows open and transparent project execution. 11. Agile project continuously improves product, process, and people. Whereas, process alone is given more importance in traditional projects. Now, let's look into the definition of Agile. Agile is an iterative and incremental, evolutionary approach to software development, which is performed in a highly collaborative manner, with just enough ceremony, that produces high-quality software, which meets the changing needs of its stakeholders. Agile is an iterative and incremental, evolutionary approach to software development, which is performed in a highly collaborative manner, with just enough ceremony, that produces high-quality software, which meets the changing needs of its stakeholders. This is the definition from Scott Hembler. Iterative means redo or repeat. Incremental means add on to. Agile is a philosophy that uses organizational models, based on people, collaboration and shared values. From these definitions of Agile, we can clearly infer that Agile is both iterative and incremental way of developing software, which delivers continuous value to the customer. Agile inherits the advantages of both iterative and incremental software development methodologies. Incremental and iterative development gives the opportunities not only to improve the development process, but also to adjust the requirements to the continuous changing world. At the end of each iterative cycle, customer gets incremental working product, rather than interim deliverables, in the form of documents. Agile projects are being executed closer to the business, and interacts with business often, and involves end users frequently. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much for watching this video.